Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there are several things that happened in this country during the mass action, and especially, I am now focusing in Mount Kenya region. Remember, the last mass action we had in this country, William Ruto was not in the country. He was out of the country, and Gachagua was in charge. So, during that time, it is alleged that Rigathi Gachagua and his partner boys went further to initiate the invading of the Kenyatta family land. They even produced title deed. They went and even divided the land. People went away with the sheep, the goats, and even the trees were cut down. So all this was done to embrace the Mount Kenya people. That's according to Gachagua, if that was the plan then. But then after that, Kenya.co.ke has launched an online opinion poll to check between Rigathi Gachagua and Uhuru Kenyatta, who is currently being viewed as the Mount Kenya kingpin. After all that, because everything Gachagua was doing was to embrace the mountain. And this is what they are asking. Do you think DP Rigathi will be Uhuru's long-term replacement as Mount Kenya kingpin? It is only two options, yes and no. Those people who have voted yes for Gachagua is 27% of the total votes. Those who believe that Gachagua will not is 73%. Total number of votes is 3,668. This is 9 hours ago. So voting is still continuing. You can vote. Expiry is after 6 days. Personally, I'm learning something. Because after Rigathi Gachagua initiated the invasion, we expected a reaction, either negative or positive. But then what we are seeing here is as a result of the activity that took place from that time. Because that decision was either going to build Gachagua or destroy him. And we want to look deeper into that, why people are rejecting Rigathi Gachagua in Mount Kenya region. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request. For those who are watching and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our channel subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give our video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, from that time, Gachagua was directly shooting himself in the foot unknowingly. What he did by invading the land, he thought that he's touching on Uhuru Kenyatta. But what many people viewed or concluded from that move, especially from Mount Kenya region, they were seeing Gachagua as a man who's frustrating a widow. Remember, that land is still under Mama Ngina Kenyatta. After inheriting from the husband, the first president of the Republic of Kenya. So she is a widow. So people of Mount Kenya region viewed Gachagua as a leader or a man who is frustrating widows in the region. Because of that, they feel he's not worthy to take over leadership from Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. It went to an extent of even widows and orphans coming out to demonstrate against the impunity that they had seen Rigathi Gachagua propelling through that act of invading the Kenyatta family land. Demonstrations were there. I brought that video here. And they expressed their views, their anger. They even threatened to go to William Ruto's office. They said they are going to march to State House and deliver a message to William Samoei Ruto to protect a widow, first, the first lady of this country, the former first lady, Mama Ngina Kenyatta. So it tells you that people were disgruntled by the move by Gachagua to frustrate this family. In as much as I thought that he's working for the community, they will buy into that, they will accept it, they will see him as a man who wants everyone to have something. The answer was no. That is one of the evidence we are seeing through these votes. They are saying the way he treated Mama Ngina Kenyatta, the way he's treating Uhuru Kenyatta, we are saying no, he's not worthy to lead anyone. Number two, the mountain has been observing on how they are comparing notes. William Samoei Ruto is treating the Moi family vis-a-vis what Gachagua is doing to the Kenyatta family. So if you go and check on the Moi side, you see William Ruto sending his allies to give tender to Gideon Moi farm. He got a tender. That is a silent handshake. It means William Samoei Ruto still view the Moi family as a family that needs protection, but not destruction or intimidation. We have not seen any Kalenjin going to invade one of the Moi properties. Moi is among the richest people in this country. He has a lot of properties. The children's inherited. But no one is frustrating them. So Mountain have seen what Ruto is doing. And when they compare to what Gachagua is doing, it's totally opposite. So to them, they see a William Ruto who is offering leadership and protection to his own people. But they see Gachagua as a man who is clueless and coming out to expose their own people. You know, there is also glory in having a retired president who has served the country. Even as a community, there is glory in that person because he is still an asset to the community and to the country. But Gachagua is against that move. That is also one of the reasons that is informing people to vote in this direction by rejecting Rigathi Gachagua. Imagine it is 27 versus 73. 73 wanasema no. 27 wanasema ndio. So 3/4 is against Gachagua. But 1/4 is with Gachagua. That tells you one thing, that Gachagua is going to have a very hard time if you think that he's going to take over Mountain and become the next kingpin. It might not work because he has displayed that he is not worthy to lead people. The arrogance, the inhumane, and the bragging has put him away from the people. In as much he would say that he wants to protect the people who are doing business in this country, he has also come out as more of a tribal leader, but not a national leader as his position requires him to be. So Gachagua has become the laughing stock of the Mountain. Mountain is getting more ashamed when the name Gachagua is mentioned. They are not comfortable with Gachagua. And that is the evidence in this opinion poll. These people are feeling that they rather have another person or even have Uhuru back rather than having Gachagua. Again, people of Mount Kenya region have been able to lose most of the tenders they had earlier. From the Mwea irrigation scheme, they had tender for the rice they were distributing to government institution. When Ruto came, he put a stop. So wakulima hawana mahali pa kufanya nini? Kuuza mchele yao. When they see Uhuru Kenyatta, they see a man who brought business and job opportunity to the Kikuyu community. For example, we are talking about Brookside. It has employed many Kikuyus and other communities. But what is Gachagua saying about Brookside? His plan is on how to bring down Brookside. That means you are telling Kikuyus, I will destroy this company and render you jobless. They have ears, they can hear, and that's what they're saying. No, you are incompetent. He has never created any job for the community. Because if you're talking about the poor price in milk, you bring open another company, produce milk, give it a favorable price so that they can compete with the other side to force them bring down or save those farmers. But you see, when you bring down Brookside, it means also you are endangering the farmers who are in dairy farming. They will have no market for their milk. They will be forced to pour down their milk. Hapa nyuma kulikuwa na wakulima wa maziwa walikuwa na mwaga chini kwa sababu hawakuwa na soko. Gachagua is forgetting this. So, people of Mountain are brave. They can see and they understand, no. This man is not worthy to lead us. And that is the evidence clear on that opinion poll. Cost of living, among many other things, this government has failed. They see William Ruto as a man who has failed them, and Gachagua is a man who has his own personal interest, with few politicians who are going also for their own personal interest. When you talk about appointment in the government, it only goes to those people who are closer to that government. But the common mwananchi in the village, the common farmer, the common hustler have no chance in that government. So they have no any benefit either directly or indirectly. Because of that, people are saying, no, Gachagua, you're not worthy. You don't deserve to be the leader. Gachagua has been rejected. I don't know your views, but let us be in the comment section for continuation of this conversation. Thank you.